Hello, Taurus. This is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. If there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now, we did have a couple of cards jump out of the pile, so we'll be using these for our general reading here. I see that in terms of your general life, Taurus, you have been having a lot of confusion and a lot of turbulence in your life. I see that you have been bringing your fears to reality, and it looks like you've been overreacting to quite a bit around you. It's been very emotional for you recently, and you have really felt like you've been thrown under the bus in a lot of situations. And that confusion, although very difficult to deal with and very big situations, basically, it looks like there is resolution here for you. That although those stressors have been there, have been abundant, and have been really weighing down on you, even bringing your insecurities out of your inner mind, it looks like things are coming to a resolution, and you absolutely do have situations around you that you're starting to finally feel like those situations are being overcome through the strong bond that you have with those around you. Looks like you do have some strong bonds, some strong relationships, and a great foundation for success coming, basically moving forward. I do see a lot happening for you and a lot of growth around you, and it looks like there will be a turning point in your life very soon, especially in a specific situation. It looks like there's one situation that's really been weighing on your mind for quite some time, and that situation is going to finally be over very soon, and you're going to have some resolution, and you're going to finally be able to move on from that stressful situation. So Taurus, let's get into our love and financial readings here. Okay, in terms of love, I see that you have been having again, a lot of difficulties. It looks like this may even fall back into that general reading, but that romantic relationship that you have or have been looking for, even the romantic relationship that you had recently that just fell apart, that situation, it is coming to something greater. It may feel like things are over, or even that recently things were very, very difficult, that they almost ended. Looks like you have some success and some positivity around you. Looks like for many, that situation absolutely did not end. And for those of you where it did end recently, looks like that situation may very well come back. Looks like that person isn't out of your life permanently. Looks like this might be just a short hiatus of sorts. Although things have been, you've basically been feeling like things have been kept secret from you, and that things just haven't been shared. Maybe you just haven't been talked to very much, or maybe even emotions just haven't been shared between you and that person. That there is that strong foundation. You have the means for success, and you do absolutely have a very strong bond, just like I mentioned in our general reading, that you are, even though you are having some trouble, you are having a lot of emotional issues, you are growing, and you are seeing yourself in your own light, and you're starting to realize what you are really capable of being. Looks like you really are maturing, and you have still some space left to grow, but there is a deep maturity that is starting to bloom and is starting to surface. I see that you do have some work to do, and there is a situation here where you're going to be having a lot of dedication to something very soon. There's going to be something that you're going to be putting your mind to quite a bit, and you're going to be focusing a lot of your daily energy into that specific project. But that project is going to be great for you. It's going to absolutely be a situation that you can succeed in very strongly, and that situation is going to have a lot of potential. I see that that situation as well is going to lead to you having great tools for success in your relationship. And even though this may cause you to kind of fall behind on some other commitments you have, this will be a situation where those commitments really fall by the wayside. Those other commitments, those side commitments that you currently have, are going to completely fall off your plate because you're going to feel very satisfied with everything that's coming up. And I do see some situations here where you're really going to be finally letting yourself go free. You're going to let yourself go with the flow and kind of let things happen more than you used to, which is really going to lead you into this realization that your inner voice is a strong voice, and it is something that guides you very well towards your future. And that inner voice is going to basically point you into how you want to progress and what you want to do to progress not only your relationship but your overall life. It looks like this is going to be a situation where it's going to fall into your hard work, that dedication that you're putting in, and your romantic relationship, and that's going to keep you from falling behind in many ways, and that's going to keep you feeling fresh as well as your relationships and your work. It's going to help you to keep those situations feeling very fresh. And I do see a lot of movement, a lot of work, but a strong dedication to that movement and that change as well as that work. So I see some awesome things happening for you, Taurus, very soon. And I notice here that there has been a huge amount of growth for you recently. And now let's get into our financial reading, Taurus. Okay, so let's see here. It looks like you do have a lot of potential financially. You are a very savvy and very intelligent person. And you do have all the qualities necessary to really succeed financially. I see that you have been taking some time to look inward. Looks like this has been a time where you've been almost even stuck at home. You have been spending a lot of time at home, not of your own volition, but basically due to your circumstances. It looks like there have been situations where you've been basically feeling to some extent trapped at home, but more than anything, just that you've been not really having too much that's necessary to be focusing on outside of the house. So you've kind of been focusing those efforts inwards, and you have been taking on new projects, and you have been working to improve yourself. And you do know what's best for you. You've been looking for every opportunity that you can. You've been seeing what's ahead of you, what's what, and it looks like you have been basically putting in that effort that you really want to put in, but that there just haven't been opportunities to really get out, to get yourself out the door and get yourself kind of seeing what's around you, basically. I see that you do have a strong relationship with your significant other, which honestly might even be part of why you've been spending so much time at home, honestly. And this has kind of been leading you into a little bit of a not so much confusion, but a restlessness. It looks like that restlessness has come about from this this stirring that's been happening, that you've just felt like you aren't really getting out. And although this has kind of felt like a situation where it's kind of leading to more problems or leading you to kind of question things, I see that this is a situation really where you have been healing. You've been having a lot of stress, and you have been healing through this less continuous motion, and that healing has really allowed you to reflect and see what you need and what your heart needs, honestly. And I do see that your heart really wants to share information. Your heart wants to talk, and your heart wants to just talk emotionally and experience those emotions with someone else. I do see that you are going to have that request be met. And even though this is going to lead you into an idea where you really feel like you're migrating between two different ideas, two different phases, or even two different parts, two different completely different ideas in your mind, that this is going to be met, and you are going to start to see and connect the two dots. It's going to be kind of like two separate areas that start to finally intermingle, and you're going to be getting some great resolution mentally from that. And I do see a lot happening for you, that all of this is going to lead you into this strong sense that you do have the movement necessary, the emotions necessary, and all of the qualities necessary to really have things happen immediately. You're going to show that work ethic, and you're going to show that you are restless, but in a good way. You're going to be showing that restlessness to those who need to see that, and you're going to really prove that you are there to win. You're there to succeed and push your finances forward. And I see your finances growing very quickly, successfully, and also that you're going to be having a lot of situations around you where those finances and your financial situation is going to be on an up and up, that it has no ceiling. Now, that brings us to the end of this reading, Taurus. I'll just reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.